Good morning, everybody. I got a lot of light here, so bear with me. Hopefully, you can see me. It's the wall so bright, my face is gonna disappear. Good morning. How's everybody doing? My name is Michael Rolla. I'm a spiritual medium and ascension guide, and I basically bring messages from the divine, and I help bridge that gap that seems so far away from our human side and our spiritual side. Thanks for stopping by this morning for me and where I'm at. It's about 8 o'clock. I have a message from the Human Collective. I've spoken to them, with them, a couple times now, but one time before, when they came to me, and that's just what I call them, sort of. It's I'm sure it's the same human collective that a lot of people are working with, and it's not the divine collective. It's more just our conscious human collective body, but the insight came to me about what's going on with this dis-ease that keeps, that started in another country than I live in, and then now it's spreading. Well, not really, but again. Anyways, the insight that I had in this was really interesting, but I wanted to put it out there. I think it's really important that people realize this and realize the connections of it. The insight is, look at this thing that's around and look what it's doing, and look at the effects, and look at how it's look like. So the insight was, we sort of, a lot of people now are kind of staying at home in their own homes anyways, and not going out, right? There's a lot of fear in the world, so most people stay home anyways. A lot of people are frustrated with the little things about why doesn't this work, or why doesn't that work, or people who are lacking in society, if according to them, and they feel they're wasteful, or they're this or they're that. When you look at the thing that's been created that's terrorizing the planet at this moment, which is fear. No, I mean the other thing. When you look at it and you notice what it's doing, and how it's targeting people, and the fact that it's making people stay at home, it's making people have to do all these things that, it's so hard to explain this one. I know as I have trouble finding the examples, but the idea is that we created it. The collective of humanity created it because we're all frustrated. I don't want to say all. No, I'm going to use black and whites here, but it's like we live in this world where everyone's frustrated. Nobody knows what to do. Everyone's trying to fix things, but nobody knows how to fix it. A lot of people don't trust in their systems, or their governments, or whatever country. And I don't want to get into detail. A lot of people want change, right? A lot of people. But then how do we change it? Well, we have to change the foundation. So we need, but a lot of people are still propping up the old system, even though a lot of people might not care for the old system, or they know that it's failing, or they know that it's broken, or they know something. So when they were giving me the insight, it was so clear, the thing that's been created, that's going around, is exactly what we as a human collective have been asking for. Look at how a lot of people still involved with wars, right? Get rid of my enemies, but I don't want to have to lose my life in order to do so. How are we going to go to war without, blowing up the entire, world, dropping a nuke? Well, then nobody wins, like it ruined it for everybody, So what do we do, And there's still a lot of fear, there's still a lot of hatred, there's still a lot of war-like mentality in the world, and people who want to get rid of other peoples and things like this, but then on top of it, it's like with the fires, look at all the love that, on the flip side, but on top part of it too, look at all the love that's coming from it. Look at all the people that are uniting and that are understanding. And sure, not all of us can give everything we own to help these people, but we're seeing it and we're caring. Our hearts are opening up and our hearts are going out to them, people, strangers across the world, so all of everything that happens, in our world is a creation of ours, of of the people on and the planet who are on the planet, who are involved with the planet and affecting the planet, so yeah, sure, we can humanize side and say, well, what created it was a strain of this bacteria, and then mixed with this and then that and that, we can get into it that way, sure. But on the spiritual side, why did that happen? Why was that created? There's a lot of people, again, who want to get rid of the old, and then go into the new, get rid of the dust and the waste and the old, whatever, and get into the new technologies and get into the new, it's just like fossil fuels, we've been burning coal for so long, but we have the technology. It's been around for some time now. We just need to get the infrastructure, so maybe deep down, people, humans, we really want change. We really want, greener this and greener that, well, how's it going to come? Well, when we don't know how, the universe is going to help push us. And that's what it does. If you don't step into your life, the universe will help you, so, and because it's a collective thing that's happening. It's a group thing. It's not just a you or me thing, it's a global collective. It's a humanity thing. It's a spiritual thing. It's a universal, multiversal, like it's such a bigger thing than, than just this human life, my human personality and persona, and this guy, who's super important, who has to do stuff, like become important, but I hope that really gets it across. If you look at the I don't want to point at the negativity, but how the negativity and how people kind of stay indoors anyways, and no one really wants to go out to work, right? Everyone wants to stay at home and have the fun or whatever, do whatever, and everybody wants to Uber. Nobody really wants to drive themselves, So then if you look at it, at what's going around, it's like, it was so obvious to me. It's literally a creation of everything that we are, of everything that we're talking about, of everything that we want, of everything that we keep putting in our world, of everything that we say, of the way we feel about people and about others, and how we want the world to fix, but we don't know what to do, but we got to kill people. But no, wait, we don't got to kill people. Well, it's just, well, I don't know what to do. It's like, if you look at all these pieces, you can see how it's creating us to be in that exact world that so many people, are staying home, not going out. Like, I know I have family who don't like to drive anymore. They've been driving longer than I've been driving. They don't like to drive anymore, because freaking out on the roads. It's like we've literally created this momentum, and yeah, it was a really cool insight. So I'll just cut it off there. Short video, keep it short. I'm gonna go have some breakfast. All right, guys. It just popped up. I fed the kitty because priorities, and he's running around here, and now I gotta go find him again. So hopefully that makes a little bit of sense to you guys, and the importance being, really, really with the love, bring the love, be the love, show the love, and the world will have more of it, right? Common sense, guys. Easy peasy. This stuff's easy. Ascension ain't nothing. Okay, I'll let you go this time for sure. Much love, guys. Namaste. See ya.